0 on 3 carries. I'm pinch hitting. Okay. Check 1, 2, check. Check 1, 2, check.
Red? Red is hot.
Check.
He's talking.
You guys hear me? Hi, everybody. Hey, welcome to Fast Pitch Films. And we are here today at Los Alamitos for the Best of the West. And we're giving you actually bonus coverage right now. The game in progress, Lady Magic, the Athletics Mercado, Bustamante. There is no score right now. And it looks like Athletic Mercados are at the plate. So we're just going to kind of chime in here and just trying to fill you in on what's taking place and give you some bonus coverage and some free action. But stay tuned for the game on deck here. We'll bring that to you live. And there's a foul ball hit to third. So Mercado has a runner at second. There's no score. Here's the pitch, it's popped up, foul, out of play, right side. So we're going to try to give you what's happening here because we weren't supposed to cover this game, but we're going to give you bonus coverage. So we're trying to chime in here. Here's the next pitch, swung on a miss, strike three. Now the runner comes off the bag at second. The catcher draws the runner back to second. So the Athletics have a runner at second. Maddie's at the plate, left-handed batter. First pitch, taken for a ball, ball one. You have Cam Brannon on the mound for Lady Magic. Now, Lady Magic came all the way from Sacramento to be a part of the Best of the West. Okay, Brannon's ready. Here's a pitch to Maddie. Slapped away, foul. Looks like Gonzalez is the runner at second for Mercado. Next pitch, taken for a strike. So Brandon's ahead on the count. Gonzalez is the runner at second. Brandon's ready. Here's the pitch on the way. And it's a chopper hit to third, throw to first, and time, and the side is retired. So no runs, one left. And there's no score, and we'll be back right after this.
Top of three.
Hi, welcome back. We go to the top of the third inning. There's no score between Lady Magic and Mercado Athletics. Game coming to you live from Los Alamitos High School. And if you haven't been here, that's a beautiful complex. They really have done a nice job. They have a press box. The grass is maintained. Dirt is dragged. I mean, it's a beautiful complex. I've called several games here before. It's just a great place to call the game and even to play. Best of the West coming to you, brought to you by FastPitchFilms.com. Check us out for all your softball content, FastPitchFilms.com. All right, here's Lady Magic, top of three, no score. Here's a pitch, there's a bunt, played by the pitcher, throw to first, in time for the first out. Nice play. Important for the pitcher to field their own position. Once they release that pitch, they become a defensive player. You have to defend your position, and she did. So, one out. Here's the pitch, taken outside for a ball, ball one. So Hilliard is on the mound for Mercado. Where's number 5, right-handed. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Taken outside, ball 2, 2-0.
You know what, I think I hit my volley button. Rookie move.
On deck for Lady Magic is Yelly Calvo, the third baseman. Hilliard's ready. Here's the pitch, and there's a slow roller hit to third. Field it, throw to first, end time. Got to tell you, Mercado, their corners are good size. I mean, they're big kids, and they play their positions well.
Yeah. Third base.
And that's number 88.
Not 12.
That's Matthews, the third baseman.
Not 12.
And Victoria's the first baseman. For Mercado, that's the corners. All right, here's Calvo right now, 2 outs. First name is Yelly, left-handed batter. Off speed, fly ball, left field, playable. And it's misplayed, and the ball lands, and that's going to be a double. It was a routine fly ball. The wind is blowing in slightly, so it held it up, and she got a late jump, and the ball happened to land just off her glove as she left her feet. So that's going to go as a double, I would assume, if you're keeping score at home. So Calvo's at second base, 2 outs. That's going to bring up number 16, that's Kat Medina, the center fielder. Pitcher's duel so far, top of 3, no score. Here's the pitch, taken low, ball 1.
Yeah, I do.
1-0. Glad you could join us. Not a cloud in the sky.
Yeah.
Blue skies. Great day for softball. Slight breeze. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Taken low, ball 2. 2-0. First base is open. This is the 4-hitter, Kat Medina. She's the center fielder. McCartney on deck. First name is Kate. She's the shortstop. Got to be careful here with the 4-hitter.
That video guy must be sleeping.
Hilliard's ready. Here's the pitch. Line drive, center field, base hit. They're going to send her. There might be a play at the plate, and they hold her. And that's probably a good call because there was going to be a play at the plate. The coach was saying, go, go, and stop at the last second. So, Medina singles. Yeah, first and third, 2 outs. And that's going to bring up the number 5 hitter, shortstop Kate McCartney. Kate, big kid, right-handed batter, wears 00. Great chance for Lady Magic right here, first and third, 2 outs. You got to be aware of a wild pitch pass ball, short backstop here at Los Alamitos. Hilliard's ready. Here's the pitch, swung on a miss, 0-1. Like a little rise ball. Hilliard for Mercado Athletics, wears number 5, right-hander. No balls, 1 strike. She gets her sign. Here's the pitch on the way. Runner goes, throw down a second. She goes in standing, and she is safe. have second and third for the number 5 hitter. Now, usually when the ball goes through like that first and third situation, the runner at third will break once they realize the ball is past the pitcher. They'll break, but she didn't. So you got second and third for the number 5 hitter, McCartney. She pops it up, right side, out of play. So a chance here for Lady Magic to get 2 here. There's no score, top of 3. Glad you could join us. Stick around. We got a big one coming up after this. So this is bonus coverage coming to you. Don't forget, check us out at fastpitchfilms.com for all your softball needs. Fastpitchfilms.com. Here's the next pitch, taken high for a ball. Two outs, 2 on, no score, top of 3. Hilliard looks in for a sign, is ready, gets it. Here's the pitch on the way. Slow roller past the pitcher. Throw to first, too late, run scores. So it looked like maybe Hilliard got a glove on it, slowed it down. The second baseman tried to field it. The time she did and threw it to first was too late. So a run in, that's the first run of the game. And it's first and third for the Magic with 2 outs.
She's going to steal.
Coach just barking out signals. Didn't like it. He's trying to set his defense. Told his pitcher to step off. Reset. So 1 run in.
There she goes.
And there goes the runner. Ball goes to the backstop. The runner goes from third, breaks home. Throw, too late. So that's going to be a wild pitch. I mentioned it's a short backstop. So the catcher got the ball, tossed to the pitcher. But the runner third was anticipating, broke immediately, and got under the tag. It's 2-0 Lady Magic. So just like that, 2 runs are in with 2 outs. And this is Taylor Jennings at the plate, left-handed batter. Pitch, ground ball, foul. It was hit down the first base line, just foul. So McCartney goes back to second. Jennings at the plate, first baseman, tall kid, left-handed. First name is Taylor. 2-0 Magic. They break through here in the top of the 3rd inning. Here's the pitch on the way. Line drive, left field base hit. They're going to send the runner from second. Here's a throw to the plate, and she is out at the plate on a strong throw by the left fielder for Mercado A's to cut down the runner at home. The ball was hit hard. It was played on 1 hop. She made a perfect throw, and that's exactly what it took. So we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Lady Magic 2, Mercado A's nothing.
All right, let's roll, baby.
All right, welcome back to Los Alamitos, best of the West. And the top of the 3rd, Lady Magic got 2 runs. So it's 2-0 Lady Magic. They're from Sacramento. You got the Mercado Athletics, Bustamante. In the bottom of third inning. First pitch, thrown to the backstop for a ball, ball one. Coach, how do you say her last name? Jamie's? Next pitch, Jamie's hits a fly ball to right field. It's over the head of the right fielder, and they're waving her to third base. Here's the throw. It's going to be cut off, not in time. So just like that, here come the Mercado A's. So Jamie's leads off with a triple. There's nobody out. And she's the number 9 hitter. So now we're going to go back to the top of the order here. And this is Caldera. Where's number 42? Bats left-handed. So the A's are looking to come back right here after Lady Magic scored 2 in the top of the third. They're trying to get something here in the bottom of the third. Runner third, nobody out. Lead off triple by Jamie's. Next pitch taken low for a ball. Brannon is ready. Here's the pitch on the way, and it's a ground ball hit down the third base line, foul. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Caldera. Brown is on deck. Brannon's ready. Here's the pitch. Taken low. Count is even, 2-2. Nobody out. Bottom of third. Leadoff triple. A's trail 2-0. Brandon is ready. First name is Cam. And it's a ground ball. Diving play by the shortstop. Can't make the play, but she does save a run. So it's going to go as an infield hit, but a nice play by the shortstop. And that's McCartney, the shortstop for Lady Magic. She made a diving play to her left. That saves a run. And that's good base running by the A's here because you want to make sure that ball goes through with nobody out. Last thing you want to do, okay, now the runner first goes. The throw is down to second, and the runner first goes back to first. So they do this a lot, first and third situations. They'll just kind of lightly jog down to second, read the play. If the ball goes through or if it's cut off, the runner will hold. If they play in the runner going to second, the runner at third will break. But in this case, the runner didn't. They actually, Lady Magic had trouble handling that play, so the runner at first was able to get back. Here's the next pitch. Oh, a shot. Wow. That ball was hit hard. It went off the pitcher, Brannon, and she is hurt. And she is hurt. You can see the emotions coming now from her. It was a line drive that went off, I believe, her shin. She's now getting to her feet, shaking her legs out. So it was a hard comebacker, ricocheted off the pitcher, Brannon, rolled to the third base dugout. The runner at third was able to score. The runner at first was able to get to second. So everybody gives her a applause here, and the umpires are going to give her a few just to throw. So you have runners at first and second, still nobody out. And it looks like she's going to stand. She's okay. Threw a warm-up pitch. She said, hey, I'm ready to go. Let's play. So 1 in, 2 on, no outs, 2-1 Lady Magic. It's going to bring up number 88, Maya Matthews. She's the number 3 hitter. Big kid. Where's number 88? Brannon's ready. It's a bunt. And it is a foul ball. Now you'll see a lot of that in girls fast pitch, where your number 3 hitter, your number 4 hitter will bunt. In baseball, you don't see that a lot. In men's fast pitch, when I was coaching men's fast pitch, we didn't do that a lot. But in girls fast pitch, it's a different style of play, a lot of small ball, a lot of bunting, especially with your productive hitters. She shows bunt, swings away, swung on a miss. Okay, Brannon's ready. Here's the pitch. And it's line drive foul down the right field foul line. That almost hit the first base coach. He's smiling. He was able to get out of the way. I think he's taking a little ribbon over there by the fans down the right field foul line. Good crowd here today. Glad you could be a part of it. 2-1 Lady Magic. They lead. Next pitch, line drive, left field base hit. One run is in. Throw goes to third. It's cut off. So it's a base hit by Matthews. The score is tied. Runners at first and second, and still nobody out. And that's going to bring up Victoria, the number 4 hitter. She's the first baseman. Big power hitter. Where's number 19? Big kid. And Lady Magic has her bullpen up. First pitch taken for a strike. Well, they thought it was high, but she's a big kid. Looked like it was in the zone. Good call. 0-1 to Hilliard. She's the pitcher. So just like that, we had no score the first 2 innings, and just like that, the Magic score 2 in the top of the third. The A's get 2, and they're still batting. With 2 on, nobody out. 2-2 tie. Bustamante is on deck. Pitch, ground ball, hit the second slowly. Only play is at first. Retires Hilliard. So that's second and third. And that's going to bring up Bustamante. Where's number 3? Bats right. So second and third, 1 out, 2 in, and a 2-2 tie. Here's a pitch, ground ball to first. They go home, and it's too late. The ball gets away from the catcher. 1 run is in. Here comes a second run to score, and I think that was a bad decision by the first baseman for Lady Magic. She thought she could get the run at the plate. She couldn't, because the time she turned and looked, it was too late. She should have got the out at first. I think she looked to see if the second baseman was going to cover first. The second baseman wasn't there in time, but I still believe that the first baseman could have made the play herself, but she thought to go home, and she couldn't make the play, and just like that, 2 more runs score, and it's a 4-run inning now for the A's. They lead 4-2, and still with nobody out with the runner at second. Next pitch is taken for a strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-1. Next pitch swung on, check swing and missed. It's down low and away. 0-2. Brannon's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball hit in the hole, backhanded by the shortstop. The runner second will go to third, so it's an infield hit there. So the ball got by the third baseman, but it wasn't hit hard. The shortstop was able to come over and backhand it in the hole to hold the runner at second from scoring. She does get to third, so now it's first and third. And this brings up Gonzalez at the plate. Where's number 23, right-handed? Runner first goes, no throw. So now there's runners at second and third for Gonzalez. And Garcia's on deck. So 4 in, second and third. A's lead 4-2. Next pitch fouled away off the screen. Glad you could join us. Best of the West tournament brought to you by Fast Pitch Films. Brandon's ready. Here's a pitch. Line drive hit to right. It is caught. Runner at third tags. She'll score. Throw goes into the first baseman cut off. The runner at second advances and goes to third. So that is the 5th run in this inning for the A's. And a runner at third. And this is going to bring up Garcia, left-handed batter. Where's number 32? Brannon's ready. Here's a pitch. Taken high for a ball. Ball 1. Bustamante is the runner at third. Garcia at the plate. Ground ball hit to third. Throw to first, low, and the first baseman can't dig it out. That's going to be an E5 on the third baseman. She had plenty of time. She rushed it, and she threw low, and the first baseman couldn't dig it out. So that's the 6th run in this inning, and time is called, and the manager for Lady Magic is going to come out and settle his team down. So while we have a moment here, I want to remind you, check out fastpitchfilms.com for all your softball needs. We have some great interviews on there. Go check it out, fastpitchfilms.com. You'll be amazed with all the softball content, everything you want to know, everything you want to find out about softball. Got some great interviews, live shows. Check it out, fastpitchfilms.com. All right, we're back to live action here, Los Alamitos. 6 runs in this inning here.
I just hear it on there.
Here's a pitch, runner goes, throw down, not in time. Ball got away from the shortstop, so a stolen base. That's Garcia who stole it. This is Jamie's at the plate, who I believe started the inning off with the triple. So they've batted around. Next pitch taken for a strike. Six-2 A's, bottom of 3. Brandon's ready. Here's a pitch. Ground ball hit to second, played by the second baseman. Throw to first in time for the final out. But 6 runs come across for the A's. They take the lead 6-2 as we go to the top of the 4th inning. 6-2, Mercado A's. Welcome back to Best of the West tournament here at Los Alamitos High School between Lady Magic and Mercado A's. Score is 6-2. The A's are leading. They just came up with 6 runs in that bottom of the 3rd inning. And this is all bonus coverage for you, folks. This is a game we got here. We're set up for the next game. They said, hey, why don't you go ahead and call this game while you're here? We said, sure, we'd love to do it. So we're here calling this game for you. Bonus coverage brought to you by Fast Pitch Films. All right, we go to the top of the 4th inning. And Reagan Wise, the catcher, is going to lead off for Lady Magic. I mentioned Lady Magic came from Sacramento to play in the Best of the West. Some quality teams here today. We got a good one coming up right after this, so stick around. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Brandon's ready. Here's a pitch. Taken low, ball 1. Wise, I mentioned, is the catcher. Bats right. Where's number 55? Next pitch is fouled away down the right field line. Hilliard's ready. Ground ball hit the short. Bobbled by the shortstop. Throw in time. So that's Jamie's the shortstop. Bobbled it for a second. Kept her composure. Made the play. Had time. That's the first out. That's going to bring up Takia Haygood, the second baseman. That's right. Where's number 17? Rositis is on deck. Next pitch is popped up, dropped by the pitcher, tossed to first in time for the second out. So it was just a little blooper. Played by Hilliard, the pitcher, for the second out, just like that. 2 quick outs for Mercado A's. And you love that. After scoring 6 runs, you come out and get the first 2 outs quickly. You want to get back in and hit. So here's Haygood, the second baseman. Bats left-handed. Where's number 17? Slap hitter, and she fouls it off. Natalie Bursitis is on deck, right fielder. Haygood at the plate. Hilliard on the mound. She's set, she's ready, here's the pitch. Check swing. And she did swing, according to the first base umpire. It was a rise ball over the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Now she's trying to shorten up a little bit. She shows bunt, and now she's going to go to slap. Rise ball taken high for a ball, 1 and 2. 2 outs, nobody on. 6-2 A's. Top of the 4th. Next pitch taken just outside. Count is even, 2 and 2. Next pitch is fouled away, hits the screen, out of play. I believe this is Caldera, the leadoff batter. Where's number 42? Bats left. And we have a new pitcher in for Lady Magic. I'll get you her in a second here. It's Micah Kennedy. Right-hander, where's number 4? She's coming in for Brannon. Next pitch, taking low in the dirt for a ball. So Caldera's at the plate. Brown is on deck. Kennedy is now pitching for Lady Magic, 6-2. Next pitch, a little slap foul down third base side. So Mercado Athletics, Bustamante, they lead 6-2 over Lady Magic. Bottom of the 4th. Kennedy's ready. Here's the pitch. It was a foul ball. It was a high-rise ball. It was like a check swing, but she did foul it. Count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Kennedy's ready. Here's the 2-2 pitch on the way. It's a slow ground ball, hit the second. Bad hop. Goes off the second baseman's chest. And that's going to allow Caldera to get to first. The ball came up a little bit. She stayed in front, went off her chest. Couldn't make the play, so Caldera's at first. That's going to bring up Brown. And time is called. Something happened actually to the runner. That's Caldera down at first. She ran through the bag. Sometimes what can happen is the way you hit the bag, you can hurt your foot. If you hit the front of the bag, sometimes your toes will hit first, then you heel plant, and that can kind of mess you up. You're supposed to hit the front of the bag, but she's a little shaken up over there, so time is called. They're checking her out. In the meantime, don't forget, we've got another game coming up after this, Best of the West, so stick around. Bring it to you live from Los Alamitos High School here. All right, so Caldera's ready. She's staying in. She's okay. Had to stretch that out a little bit. Maybe it was a cramp. She's at first base. Nobody out. Brown's at the plate. Matthews is on deck. Here's the pitch from Kennedy. Swung and fouled straight back. High rise ball. She was actually right on it. Fouled it straight back. It was up over the zone. So Kennedy in relief for Brannon. Brown at the plate. Caldera's at first. Nobody out. Here's the pitch on the way. Runner goes. Throw down to second. Goes into center field. I think I know what the injury is for the runner. It's her arm. It's her left elbow. When she slid just now at second base, she put her arm down and she came up and she actually stepped off the bag. And she's holding her elbow, and now they're going to take her out. So it's her left elbow. Something happened. Maybe she hyperextended it. It could be something previously, and then she just re-aggravated it, but nonetheless, they took her out. So they're going to get a runner for Caldera, who's at second base, who just stole second. And Brown is still at the plate. So we have a break in the action. Just want to remind you, don't forget, check out fastpitchfilms.com for all your softball needs and your content. We have some great interviews. We got the UCLA coach. We got a bunch of coaches throughout the entire country. It's got some great interviews. And we're glad to bring you Best of the West coming to you live at Los Alamitos High School. Home of the Griffins. Another solid season for them. All right, so we got a runner at second base for Caldera. Let's see who that might be. Brown is at the plate. Okay. So it looks like Gonzalez is going to run for Caldera at second base. Like I mentioned, it looked like it was her elbow. She came up holding her elbow. It is. It's Gonzalez running at second. Brown at the plate. Kennedy on the mound. She's set. She's ready. Here's the pitch. Ground ball hit to third. Fielded by the third baseman. Throw. Runner goes to third. Throw! Safe is the call. So good base running. Aggressive base running. And you can be a little more aggressive when you have a 6-2 lead like that. Okay? You can put pressure on the defense that way. So Gonzalez makes it. Now, see that play there, the third baseman has to check the runner, at least take a look down there. She didn't even look. She just came up and threw, and the runner broke immediately. If you take a look, what you do is you freeze the runner, and once you get her to freeze, she's in a stop position. It's hard for her to get to third. But she's there nonetheless. Here's the first pitch taken outside for a ball. This is Matthews here, big hitter, right-handed kid. Where's number 88? Bats third in the lineup. Victoria on deck. Here's a pitch taken for a ball high. So here's the pitch. That's taken low. So Mercado Athletics, Bustamante looking to get another run here with the runner at third. And they got the middle of their lineup right here. Matthews and Victoria to follow. Next pitch is taken outside for a ball 4. So you got first and third. That's going to bring up Victoria. First baseman. Bats right. Where's number 19? Big, powerful kid. So let's see. Okay, now the runner just went to second. They do that a lot because they don't want the runner at third to break and go home. So now you have second and third, which is interesting here. You could put her on, the number 4 hitter here. You could put her on with first base open like this, but they're going to pitch to her. Let's see what happens. Second and third. Here's the pitch. A little off-speed pitch taken for a strike, 0-1. So Hilliard's on deck. Victoria at the plate. Number 4 hitter. Kennedy's ready. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way. Taken high for a ball. Like I mentioned, got a short backstop here, so you got to be sure if you break from third, either left or right. If it goes straight back, it's really short. It'll come straight back to you. So you got to make sure. Here's the pitch on the way from Kennedy. Off speed in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. Nice job. I believe the count is 2-1. It is. 2 balls, 1 strike to Victoria. Here's the pitch on the way. Fouled away, count is even 2-2. All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on. 6-2. Mercado Athletics, Bustamante leading over Lady Magic from Sacramento. Kennedy's ready. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Off speed, taking low, ball 3. Now you don't want to give in here. It's a full count. You got first base open. You don't want nothing center cut here. If you put her on, so be it. It sets up a force for your infield, play at home. You don't want to give anything good for her to hit. And she hits a hard ground ball to short. They throw home. They got the runner in a rundown. Let's see how they handle this. And they're just going to let everybody get back to the base. Okay, so it's an interesting situation. They played it very cautiously. They had the runner in a pickle. The runner got back to third. The runner was at second, went back to second. And the runner at first was at second. They allowed her to go back to first. So by doing so, it's now the bases are loaded. And that's going to bring up Hilliard. Another big kid, right-hander, wears number 1. So bases loaded for the A's, leading 6-2. First pitch in the dirt for a ball 1. So Kennedy's having a little trouble finding the rhythm here, getting behind on the count. You don't want to do this because this is the number 5 hitter with the bases loaded. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch on the way. Ground ball hit the short. They go home. It's a force in time for the out. So that's the play. You got to go home. You can't afford to give up any more runs. You're down 4 already. So a nice play by the shortstop. That's McCartney. So they get the force out at home. And that's going to bring up Bustamante. Left-handed batter, wears number 3. And I think we're going to have a runner here for Hilliard. So we got a pinch run at first base for Hilliard. We'll try to get you her name in a second. We're located on the left field foul line. They have a press box here that was built, and it's a nice press box. And usually we're in there, but today we're down the left field foul line. So a pinch runner at first for Hilliard. Bustamante at the plate. Bases loaded. A's up by 4. First pitch fouled away. No balls, 1 strike to Bustamante. So Kennedy's ready. Head on the count. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch on the way to Bustamante. Ground ball hit the short. They go to third. Step on third for the force. Side retired. All right, so no runs that inning, so we go to the top of the 5th. Athletics, Mercado, Bustamante 6, Lady Magic 2. We'll be back right after this. Hey, do we know who's playing the next game? Is it the winner of this game? Over there? Okay, the winner of that game comes here and plays the winner of this game? Gotcha. We don't know who's playing over there, though, right? Thank you, sir. do sports talk radio, believe it or not, for the Angels. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, welcome back. Glad you could join us today. Beautiful Sunday afternoon. Great day for softball. Mercado A's, Bustamante 6, Lady Magic 2. We go to the top of the 5th inning. And for Lady Magic, leading off is going to be Yeli Calvo, the third baseman.
What are they feeding these kids?
Left-handed batter. Hilliard's ready. Gets a sign, nods yes. Here's the pitch on the way. Taken for a strike, 0-1. Don't forget, stick around. We got another game after this. This is bonus coverage coming to you. We got the next game after this, so stick around for that. Should be a doozy. Next pitch taken high for a ball. Count is even. 1 ball, 1 strike. 6-2 A's. They're leading. Lady Magic took a 2-0 lead in the 3rd inning for Bustamante A's to come back and score 6 in that same inning. Next pitch, slow roller hit to first, played by the first base. Boy, I'll tell you what, she got down the line in a hurry. Ball hit the first. That was a close play. So that's the first out. And that's going to bring up Vanessa Brunal. She's the designated player, bats left. Where's number 7? So 1 out. Lady Magic trying to get something here. They trail 6-2. We're in the 5th here. Hilliard's ready. Here's a pitch. Taken low, just missed for a ball. Not a bad pitch. Good spot. Down just a bit. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. We're in the 5th, top half. Next pitch, swung on a miss, count is even, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on. Outfield is shallow. Infield is playing baseline, third baseman's in. Here's a pitch on the way, taken low in the dirt, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. And here's the pitch on the way. Taken high, ball 3, 3-1. So Lady Magic, they definitely need base runners here because you're going to get into the middle of your lineup and you want to have runners on because you got to get back in this game trailing by 4. Here's a pitch on the way, check swing, and a swing. So the count is full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Hilliard gets a sign from her coach. She's set, she's ready. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Counter it. Oh, boy. Okay, so what happened here, it was the 3-2 pitch. She went in a slap mode, and by doing so, by making contact, she was out of the box, and the umpire called her out. So now you have 2 outs, nobody on. And that's going to bring up the number 3 hitter, Calvo. So 2 outs, nobody on. Left-handed batter, big kid, hits third. Good pop. Here's the pitch, taken low, ball 1, 1-0. (6-2) if you're just joining us. Don't forget, stick around. We have another game right after this. The winner of this game, and there's another game going on, they'll play each other. Next pitch, line drive, center field, base hit for Calvo. She's aboard with 2 outs. Good piece of hitting right there. Took the ball up the middle. And that's going to bring up Kat Medina, the center fielder. Here's Kat, left-handed batter. Where's number 16?
That was JR. I was taking a break. I rested backwards. I put JR in camera.
So Lady Magic trying to make some noise with 2 outs. Got a runner at first. Got to kind of play it safe here. I don't see her trying to steal or anything like that. Trailing by 4 with 2 outs with your number 4 hitter up. Next pitch in the dirt, good block by the catcher. Got to be smart here. Trailing by 4, we're in the 5th. 6-2, Mercado A's Bustamante leading Lady Magic from Sacramento. Next pitch taken outside for a ball. On deck is Kate McCartney, the shortstop. She's had a lot of action at short today, that's for sure. Next pitch fouled away. Two outs, runner first. Top of the 5th. 6-2 A's. Glad you could join us. This is all bonus coverage. Coming to you live from Los Alamitos High School. Here's a pitch on the way. Taken for a strike. Count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, runner first. Hilliard looks in for a sign, nods yes. She's set, she's ready. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Count remains even. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. I got no defender on.
Coach is saying you're pulling off the ball. What that means is her front side's opening. She's pulling off. When you do that, you lose plate coverage on the outside part of the plate. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Check swing. She did swing, and that is going to do it. So Lady Magic go down. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 6-2. A's Bustamante.
He moves actually against Well, I was trying to get the up, but he went. I think when there's someone on first, he goes over kind of. So I was trying to get the up.
All right, welcome back. 6-2. Mercado Athletics Bustamante leading Lady Magic. Going to the bottom of the 5th inning. Kennedy for Lady Magic is back out on the mound. And at the plate is check that. That's Gonzalez. So Gonzalez is at the plate. Kennedy on the mound. 6-2 A's leading. Kennedy's ready. Here's the pitch. Taken high. Garcia's on deck. So all the scoring was done in the 3rd inning. Lady Magic got 2. Bustamante A's got 6, and that's where we stand, 6-2. Next pitch is taken for a strike. One ball, 2 strikes is the count to Gonzalez. Garcia on deck. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Rise ball taken high. Count is even, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Off speed in the dirt. Count is full, 3-2. Gonzalez at first. Garcia at the plate. even though it's still over the strike zone. Just like that. And that pitch is fouled away. She brought in time. Nice play. Scoring position or even score in that case. But nonetheless, she's at third, first, and third. Ooh, looked like a good pitch from here. Maybe it was outside. It was probably about belt high. Maybe outside. Nonetheless, it's a ball. Here's the next pitch. Take it high and outside for a ball. Kennedy's ready. Next pitch is in the dirt. Kennedy's ready. Here's the pitch. Fouled away off the screen, right side. Matthews on deck. Big kid. Where's number 88? Brown's at the plate. Runner. Play right side. So I believe the count is even 2-2. Last I heard, I think it was Bat Busters over there were leading, I think. So if that's the case, it'd be the Bat Busters and the Mercado Athletics Bustamante in the next game. So stick around for that game. My name's Dale Lopes. We're coming to you live from Los Alamitos High School. Best of the West. Until then, we'll catch you in a little bit. Thanks for joining us, everybody.